What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as Great Britain. To pick up where we left off, one of the forces that the Danes have at Iceland has advanced towards us rather foolishly to their doom because their army is quite badly depleted. Never mind, we will meet them ahead of our guns and shred them. Yes, we are continuing our policy of stripping away Denmark's economy. So now we've landed at Iceland. They got plenty of troops here, so we are going to have to spend a few turns batting them away. But we are also preparing our Irish army to go landing on the mainland in Denmark and start tearing down the agricultural buildings and any industrial buildings we find. Ooh. For them. Going to be quite traumatic for them. This is delightful ground on which to fight, and I am going to select everybody except my skirmishers. Okay, that's everybody else. They have no artillery, so we don't have. There's no risk. There's no risk to us taking our time. That's one. This is one bottleneck. Which I might place. There's one bottleneck, but my guns are still slightly at risk, and then there's another one over here that's a lot broader. Although, to be honest, I still think my guns are quite suitable, really, because these are quite boxed in. Not much room to maneuver if things get a bit dicey. And fundamentally, if they get closer than we thought. You two, the Hessian Foot, 60th Grenadiers. Position light infantry here. Plus some light infantry to cover the left. Probably just going to be as a line. Then just deploy the cavalry out wide, I suppose. Like, I didn't want to move my gun. Oh, even then, that's not a great spot for the guns. I'll wait till the guns to get there first. Something like that. Unlimber. Yeah, I think really you need to be a bit further forward, up and over the ridge. It does expose them to bayonet charges and so on. Can't really deploy them out too far wide. I suppose we could actually. A little bit of spacing just gives them a bit of local firepower. So this is some of their stronger units. Over here, this is a lot of their weaker units, which it looks like they're going to try and work their way around. Potentially work their way around the flank, in which case we will give them something to think about. Just doing real damage to this block of troops that's nicely packed together. Over here, mostly it's a bunch of other weaker units. A couple of units going around the flank, but that's what the cavalry is for. They're only matchlock militia. God, they're screwed from day one. They were never going to make it up this hill. These gun teams are nearly in position. So they are all going to come up the main route, in which case I might position you like so. They can fire across the greater swath of countryside. Up and at them, cavalry, up and at them! Advance on into that matchlock unit. Probably go out wide. Time is coming, start scything them down. Guns unlimber. Start mopping up some of these troops. They are running to help, but I fear it will not be enough. They're trying to save their comrades, but I don't think they're sending me a few more batches. Oh god, they've been blown to pieces. Kill them all. Charge. They're only they're pikemen, but their formations are small. Charge them in combat. You're going to kill the last of these chaps. Charge the refugee clansmen. We've made it up the hill. My tribal auxiliary broke. I asked too much of them, in which case I need to recover my Great Plains Lancers up and then up the hill to try draw them into my firing line. I'm just sending more and more men. Now we're back in the action. Charge down through the gap into the 19th Regiment of Militia. Let's go pursue some of these. Fall back, cavalry. Slaughter these militiamen. You're risking extra damage, but it's to kill an entire unit. There we go. Good. Withdraw. Go kill that late pikeman. You're pretty well covered, actually. Please fire the artillery. You never even made it. The limber. Surge down the hill. Good. Kill the last. These refugee clansmen. Down off of the hill. The native cavalry have done gangbusters on the right flank. Try to get around them. Excellent. Keep killing. General to task. Okay, let's go kill the general collectively with all my native cavalry. Excellent. You chaps, ceasefire. You will not distract us from our goal. King's Royal Regiment of New York, charge, swinging down the hill, swing like a door. Such a lampooned version of that line. Okay, right. Good. It's everybody. Yeah, we are going to continue though. Good, good, good. Do your fire at wills off so you don't shoot my general. Our general. May as well kill whoever we can. If those last ones escape... Oh, he died anyway. Charge the 8th. Although they've spread out quite nicely, so I don't think it's going to work. There we go. Nine remaining. There we go. Good. Very good. Okay, we're going to stay here and see if we can lure any more armies out. I think that would be a good objective. Right now, we control the port. We prevent any wealth gain from export. God, look at that. It deployed more than 2,500 men and 84 men returned to camp. Or not, as the case may be. Excellent. Successful mission. Okay. You're replenishing. We're going to stay exactly here. Let's have another reconnoiter on the town itself.
Still shipshape.
Because that's... What is this? The garrison plus 2 armies in here. And I don't know what they consist of. I suppose at this point we are still just containing, really. They're only earning 412 a turn in tax income from Iceland. Bankruptcy is kicking in. So... Bring in the navy. Just land them on the coast. And we'll move the sloop around to garrison the port. Start raiding their farms. Although what we can probably do is dispatch cavalry to say, right, well, you go over there. You go over here. You go into here. And then the army will just cover the crossing towards, or from Copenhagen. Not that we really need to, because our navy's preventing crossing. Still, good outcome. Malwa has a new town. Go. Okay, keep on with the upgrades. Kabul, here you go. Have a warehouse, and there's your other one. Spain's got that upgrade. New Spain. Weaving mill. Good, good, good. Ooh, it's so easy to forget. Where is it? Somebody commented on my video. Where it is. I still have a religious school building in Kashmir. Yes, I do have a religious school building in Kashmir. There we go. Good spot. Yeah, I think what happened was I just kept looking at the English and going, yeah, English is going up. That's cool. But no, good spot there. Okay. Tolia's still being under observation. My Arabic light cavalry is being recruited in Cairo. Yes. No. You're not going to thread your way all the way across the land to get here. Nathan, you must recruit more traditional unit of cavalry. Got to be colonial dragoons, I suppose.
Your orders, Your Majesty.
Either way, Aaron Shays, move up to here.
Forward!
Francis Sullivan, you've nearly made it to Bandar Abbas.
Ready for
Don't worry about that. Army,
forward!
we've got... Oh, hello.
Troops!
See if you march against us. Yeah, we've got an army further east to deal with this one. In terms of my spy, let's make sure my spy is getting up there first. Apart from that, though, the Ottomans at war with... No, okay, it looks... To me, it kind of felt like... I didn't realise Prussia was quite so badly penned in. Okay, no. Good, good, good. Any tech on the horizon? No.
Any further orders?
The French actually have a pretty decent little army they could use against us, but they're choosing not to.
Enemy sail approaching.
The Jerusalem garrison is sallying. Yes, we will withstand that sally mightily. Being incremental. And everything should be fine. But yeah, I think it is that general strategy of we're not trying to race through the campaign now, because I do want my late game technologies, and some of these things are taking an awful long time to research. So yes, we are going to play defensive as we can, and we've got the firepower advantage. If I want to keep my men alive. I think you have to go here. That. Siege artillery down. Moderately good ground directly ahead of them. Pounder battery are going to be struggling when it comes to round shot. Then again, you know, I'm not entirely sure actually if these count as collisions. Either way, you will probably be fine. Not great positioning on the right because you've got a lot of this big hill in front of us. There we go. Bolster the strength on the right. Got this far away. Siege artillery's having a go, but I've no idea what it's going to hit. Or what it can hit. Horsemen, horsemen. Cavalry, cavalry. I mean, yeah. We'll focus fire on the cavalry. As is tradition. Mostly it won't be till they get into this sort of area where they're actually at risk. For the most part now, we're just burning off ammunition. See all the impacts. Nobody's landed any hits yet, but that's okay. They will do soon. Oh no, we did get one. Somebody has got a kill. slowly start exposing themselves over the ridgeline. There's the general back here. Well, captain, commanding officer. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on that cav unit. Men, get your carbines ready. Colonial Dragoons, or Colonial Regiment of Horse are ready. Okay, we're starting to get some hits on their cavalry to our front. Get in there. Okay, now we've got them trapped. Kill them! Slaughter them! Excellent.
Reporting.
You do have an angle on them. Right now, this provides a good defilade for the enemy to advance up, but it looks like it's only the Azap archers that are actually heading this way. And that's fine. By you. Both pounders fire at that unit to try weaken them. These units are all quite badly depleted. Hit. A fine hit. What about this battery? What about the 47th battery? First shot. Bit short. There you go, you might have got. There you got some. Follow-up shots. Oh. Well, I tell you, if anybody says, you know, artillery in this game is not very good. Oh my god, it wrecks the cavalry. These Azap archers are running up anyway. So they are running up to try and do something there, but let's get ready to charge our cavalry down the hill. Oh god, they're running. They've worked out that this is unsustainable. You think they're moving up the hill, and suddenly there comes the tribal auxiliary. Oh no! Chop, chop, chop. Defend them, infantry, defend the guns. This is a little concerted block of infantry right here. Good hit. King's Royal Regiment of New York. Put a volley in with a couple of blasts of canister shot. It's really done some damage. And there's ceasefire. You just killed a bunch of grenadiers. We'll hit the irregulars towards the rear. Engage the Janissaries, men. You are Hessian Regiment of Foot. King's Royal Regiment's going to have to break formation and get in on the flank here. Excellent. Form your positions. Bring in the cavalry. You might go for the enemy commander. To move in, try get the garrison is so really. Let's bring reinforcements in. Artillery, ceasefire. Bring all the cavalry across to come and attack their commander. Don't worry about all these troops. We'll pound a ceasefire. Bring this cavalry around to try and hit them in the flank. Mujahideen matchlocks. Yeah, I was going to say, you should break. You're only a matchlock unit. Excellent. Got him. You come. Beat the Haydock irregulars with canister shot. If they want to fight ahead of us, in front of our line, you better charge, but just fire the canister shot. We managed to ceasefire this one. These guys still shot at the irregulars there, and they forced them back. Okay, cavalry. All back to the right. You've done very well. The unit of volunteer swordsmen that wishes to take up arms. They're under concentrated artillery fire. Good hits. Excellent. Good defense. Prevented the Jerusalem garrison from getting up to too much mischief. But then, yeah, we're going to just maintain keeping up the pressure here. The Russians are in Yerevan. Right. Full mission. Good.
The
You chaps, just reinforce. Okay, construction, Tripoli. Build the governor's apartments.
Awaiting further orders.
-2. So you'll write a letter of demands next turn and you'll build a militia unit as well. Then you will be fine. Take the Jebek across. Pick up this veteran army. Land them in Jerusalem or in Palestine. Let's upgrade the port.
Ready. Where to, Captain?
Excellent. Bolster the blockade. In general, you're not suffering from... Well, they're not going to be suffering from bankruptcy until they really start to expand too much. And they are starting to get a bit of economic growth now as well. Where previously they were limited in what they could do.
Yes.
Now they are actually
Sir. Yes, my lord.
able to slowly expand.
Aye, your orders.
Ooh, let's send an infantry unit to go burn the farmland in Jutland.
Prepare the troops for battle.
144 bankruptcy, so it is getting worse. There's a lot of pop shrinkage right now because there's food shortages. And we're burning their villages. Hop over to America again.
Troops, forward. Your orders, your majesty. Onwards.
Excellent. My French-Canadian force is ready. Let's get sloop to bring them across. Let's upgrade the docks to be a dry dock. Excellent.
Sir.
I think there is definitely legs for another army out of North America.
Further orders.
Get a Great Plains musket riders, scouts, colonial horse plus 16th light dragoons. Go for the RT again. We'll get one grenadier because we know we're about to get a grenadier, and let's get a Rogers Rangers, Quebec Rangers. Okay, so my spy. They didn't attack us, which is what I thought they were. I thought they might try and push us.
Sir. Your orders.
Put you out of the port.
Your majesty.
March up the road to Esfahan from the south.
Any further orders? Attack!
Any troops?
Raise the flag. Anything more?
You better
Ready
force them
and
back.
awaiting orders.
We're going to engage them, but we're not going to annihilate them. We just want to force them from the field and make them withdraw back to Esfahan. Then we can send one force up towards Ardabil to secure that, to destroy the Safavids once and for all. There, it looks like the Nutcracker is going to close on Baghdad, I think. And some forces will go west to Anatolia and into the Balkans from the east. Some will form a front line to the north along the Caucasus. Ooh, do I want to attack up this hill? No, I bloody well don't. Not with all those pikemen and stuff up there. Well, that will be up there. I don't think we can beat them up here. Then again, I can't really do much else. If I just sit back... They're going to come towards me? I don't see why they would. I'm going to have to risk it. Artillery... Put artillery hold. My howitzers... And provide some fire support, at least from where they are. All my infantry are the same today. Oh my, they're really far away. It actually gonna work out just... Gunners get up here. Yeah, this is going to be fine because we're going to set up our guns. No, they are coming. My artillery might not get here, but my infantry will be up here at least. Although they're dispatching their cavalry to try to stop us. Focusing on the right flank, it looks like. Everybody except units. This is where you want to be. Almighty red column. Not going to eventually. Yes, there is a way up this pass. Gurkhas, get over here and hold this pass. The 45th Nottinghamshire Regiment will be here to provide fire support imminently. Two regiments of foot form the front line. Units of light foot set up on this high ground here. Two of the line. I'd love it if the guns could get up here, but I don't think they're going to in time. Do a little bit of clatter into these men just to try and draw them in. Withdraw. Okay, cavalry go out wide, general get up here. Light infantry, fire! Infantry, fire! Landsmen, get up here. Secure the high ground. If they're going to give it to us like that, we're going to do it. Move up, clansmen. God, if our artillery was up. Not even made it to the top of the hill yet. everybody. Right, they have clattered into us. Tribesmen are in. What we can do is engage them. Good volley. No. Well, that's a crash to desktop. And that's great fun. So I've had to going to refight the battle again, but now it's a lot weirder because we don't get that really cool hill in the middle anymore. I guess I probably attacked it from a slightly different direction than I previously did. No, that's very, very annoying. So Empire, or Darth Mod, I tended to not really talk about crashes very often because, at least in my case, the crashes were very infrequent, whereas for Empire 2 they are seemingly very frequent, considering I've recorded 2 episodes today and both of them have crashed at some point. One of them right at the start, one of them during a big battle, so they tend to it's not easy to say what the definitive cause of it's going to be, or was. Because for the most part, it's just, it's crashed when I'm doing things that are really easy. It's crashed when I'm doing things that are more complicated. So I don't know. It's not a simple case of saying that it's the computer's just getting overloaded and it can't handle it. I don't know. Can't explain it. Yeah, this is. Yeah, playing the Empire 2 mod, you're going to have to expect crashes. So we're going to be rushing forward, but the terrain's so awkward. What we're going to do is we're going to rush forward, but wherever we end up fighting, we're just going to set up. It'll take some time for my guns to get into position. The enemy line is moving up. I mean, my cavalry right now is quite isolated until the infantry gets here. They're just going to keep redeploying now, and they're just going to... Oh, no. Oh. Get up here at speed, cavalry. Getting good hits on their flank. Just keep the dragoons out wide. And the cavalry out wide. The marines are here, so there's not as much danger as there was before. Now we can begin push. Artillery's not going to have a huge amount of involvement right now because they're still dragging themselves up way to the rear, but it's okay. We are just getting some shots off on the edge of their line. Regiment of horse, deal with the last of the raiders. cohesion will improve over time. Tribesmen are moving up. They're getting ready to get involved. See the cavalry happening in the... There we go, get the charge off so you're not completely flat-footed. Horse guards go after them on the flank. If we can set this up right and start the push at the right moment, we can do some really quite good work. The Gurkhas down here. The cohesion is currently bad, so I need to be careful about how I do this. Getting good shots off on this flank unit of Kizilbashi musketeers. Enemy cavalry's been pincered quite nicely. Outflanked rather, not really pincered. Okay, we've nicely waited for the cavalry engagement to finish. I'm incentivized to not push, really. If they want to sit here and wait for my guns to be brought up, then that's superb. Grenadier Guards they're winning slightly. You're going to have to start firing uphill, but it's more directly into their flank. Excellent, they've broken. Light infantry advance, dangerously close range to the Sabaz. But they're still not reacting. Which I'm completely fine with, because right now they've got lots of melee troops, so I'm happy just to start picking at them. I mean, well, my howitzers, well, to be honest, the howitzers are almost roughly where they need to be anyway. These guns have some way to go. Like, I'd like them to be here. Ish. Sarbaz is getting picked off. I mean, they're even getting hits from the misses from the Grenadiers. Elain's going after my cavalry. They don't like the fact that I'm chasing down their men. Let's try clatter into the Fellaine a bit. Cavalry, come on in. Oh, they're reacting to the fight. Okay. Pull back. Infantry. Oh, everybody advance. We've managed to extricate ourselves. Let's re-engage the Fellaine. Bandsmen, get down here. They're getting themselves pinned. Ooh. One regiment of foot. Okay, let's make this more explicit. Gurkhas move up. Dragoons move in. Let's go hit this musketeer unit. One Marines. It's pure musketry now. Ashton Light Cav have collided with our infantry, but they're not engaged. Ready. Yeah, we got them in a like fish in a barrel right now. Don't know if my howitzers are within range. Ooh, no wait, howitzers ceasefire. Now they're running. We're going to get some pretty good kills just from them running through our cav. Howitzers are firing, we probably don't need them. Because they can try and drop shells right in the middle of the pocket. Death and destruction being wrought in the centre. All the infantry needs to ceasefire. Good accurate fire from the howitzers there. Regiment of foot. No. Okay, you haven't got to get involved. General Staff. Yes, we'll get you involved. Absolutely. These guys are going to escape because the main focus is going to be chasing down these chaps. On, General. General might have been killed by an errant shot then. Good. Crush, kill, destroy. Excellent. Okay, go after that unit. You were to go after this one. You are not. There we go. This unit may well escape because of you. Nice, kill the pikemen. Good. No, it's all this unit over here. And every cavalryman I've got. There's 11 guys. Oh, the carabinier are here. Swords raised. Kill them. Kill them all. There's the last guy. Get him. Okay, but where? Okay, so where are there other people? I was wondering why hadn't I seen a victory kind of symbol? In which case we may end up losing this engagement, because unless somebody's hidden, usually hidden units kind of expose themselves when they're the last possible unit. They do something. So let's just advance up towards the enemy's deployment zone and just walk straight through it. Because we attacked them, we're the attacker, so the defender will win. Are they? Mighty strange. I'm not getting shot at. Nobody's being hit. Unless I'd already won and I forgot. Or I didn't notice the... Okay, let's try. Well, either way, either it's bugged and we lose, or this doesn't work. I thought so! I knew it! Oh, God, this game. Like, look, there's... I can't spend the whole day searching for units on the battlefield. But because we attacked and it was a bugged match, it counts as a crushing defeat. So both those armies get absolutely the arse torn out of them.
Prepare a new defense.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Your humble servant.
Reinforce, and then ultimately, Edward Braddock, your force might just get disbanded. Because I don't need another colonial army, and it will mostly be colonials. So we'll bring you up.
Your lordship.
But yeah, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Watching and
Yeah.
listening.
Nobody... Yeah, normally the last revealed unit...
Your Majesty.
The last unit of the army, rather, reveals itself when it's kind of last, because it has to do something. So if they just decided to stay hidden, then, you know, fair play. But that does just mean we get to build a new army in England. So, Horse Guards.
Awaiting
You're the
further
core of a new army. Under Quentin Miles. So what do we want for 28th Regiment, 5th Regiment, 35th Fusiliers, Marines, Grenadiers, 35th Grenadiers, 2nd Foot Guards, and then let's probably get two Line infantry units. Good. Okay, everything else has been done. Ah, well, there we go. AI's playing big brain moves. First of all, I get a crash to desktop, then I get a bugged battle. Amazing. So, then you guys can call up...
At the ready.
To be honest, move you guys up. If you want to push, there's another army back here in Kabul. I might even dispatch Kabul to send an infantry unit on their own up. But we will get there to Esfahan all in good time. So over in the Americas,
Make ready.
recruitment's still going strong. Oh yeah, we never did our...
Your humble servant.
Yes, this was it. My bad.
Ready for orders. Lord, forward.
No, sorry, this was my... This was... No, okay, that was it. Because of the crashed desktop, I had to redo this.
At the
So
ready.
we've got our French-Canadian army, then our new army, which we can get from the Americas. So, Plains Retinue, let's go. Cav unit, let's go Colonial Horse, 16th Regiment. Let's go for... It was Rogers Rangers plus Quebec Rangers plus 2 units of new French infantry plus 2 grenadiers. Still getting a grenadier from here anyway. Cool, let's hit N10.
Ready and waiting for
Everybody else is running off to where they were supposed to be. Yeah, I was pretty sure I hadn't seen the screen, but just running around, I don't know whether the match was bugged, but I wasn't that bothered about trying to find the very last remnant of Persian troops. We did a lot of damage. We could afford to lose an army. Yeah, if you want to head towards Afghanistan, you are more than welcome. They're probably just going to do some raids. Not that it makes much odds to us. Okay, Dana. Raid the Ironmaster's Forge. Fur exchange is maxed out. Good. Of good spy missions. Our election's been done and everyone's 4-star or better, which is great. Good recruitment. Okay.
ready and awaiting orders. Lord.
You're ready just to put Damascus under siege. We can move this new, or you,
Ready and awaiting
got to
orders.
be
At
you,
the ready.
up the coast to try and provide some cover on the flank. Let's push this fleet out of the dock
We are victorious.
so we can knock it down and replace it with
Troops. Ready for
a trade fleet. And our damaged Jebek can garrison the port. Garrison fleet, just combine with another.
Yes, my lord. Forwards. March.
First of all, there Esfahan's ripe for the taking, and we will take it in
Your Majesty.
revenge
Gathering
for this army. You can't move because
My eyes.
you're going to be vulnerable. Let's move our spy out to Ardabil. You may well get, well, you will get, well, no, just come straight along the road for now.
foraging supplies.
Okay.
Set sail. Orders. Jump to it. Anchor.
This new force will go to India and it will try to replace the army that was lost.
Reef sails. Yes.
Yeah, you were going to join them, but not anymore.
March.
You've got your light infantry. Let's go for Hessian unit and a infantry of New France unit. Meanwhile, the blockade, Copenhagen. Bankruptcy's going down. Eventually, it will start to level off.
Your humble
Okay, let's push up to this hill.
troops.
See if we can
Forward!
draw anybody out to come and attack us. Apart from that, I think it is time to attack Esfahan in revenge for what the game has just done to us. But looking at the timer, it's definitely time to end the episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for the capture of Esfahan. Cheers, everyone.